Welcome everybody. I Can by Rubey. How to deal with the non-awakened. So today I have no paper here, but I have something up, a little easel board in front of me that I wrote everything out on because I didn't want to miss one thing on this video and get out as much as I can to you and help out spiritually awakened people. So this video is for if you're awakened already and you're in that vibe or you're in that 5D or you're in that higher vibration and that positivity or whatever it may be, and you're wondering how do how do I deal with people that may not be either on that same vibrational frequency, or you might be more spiritually advanced, maybe they're not into spirituality. That's why all these other prior videos would get you right up to this point where you realize you have that balance, you respect others' boundaries, you help each other and accept others for how they are. But that this is a video right here, how to deal with the non-awakened. And how to deal with anybody or anything, any situation, depends on your what? The information and the wisdom and knowledge that you have inside that toolbox. So for something like this, I would break it down like I have right in front of me. Let's start going into it. First definition: asleep, not attentive or alert, lacking sensation or numb. Right? So if you're dealing with someone that's not awakened, they're most likely in a form of a sleep in maybe many aspects within their life, whether it be consciously, whether it be around them, their surroundings. Now, let's give you the definition if they were awakened. Awake, they stop sleeping, awake from sleep. So they're not in that asleep state. So some synonyms of asleep would be inactive, or they're like comatose, right? Like they're just there, but they're not there, or they're dozing out. Their mindset, their attention span, everything is way off, and they're just not at living in that present moment, but just going along with their everyday things and not thinking or caring about anything because they're in that asleep mode, that non-awakened state. The spirituality within them is not shining out forth, but instead shining back inside and not helping them out whatsoever and those around them. Synonyms for being awake would be alert and active. You're in motion, you're constant, you got that brain going. You're thinking of all types of scenarios, synopsis of what you want to accomplish, what you want to do, and how you're going to get it done, and how to get past all these speed hurdles and bumps within your life. And how, just like that, a speed bump, you go right over it, you slow down before you get to it, analyze it, see the situation, and attack it full on. And whatever, how would you say, use these tools within your toolbox, and you go, once you're over that speed bump and you're slow, you get right back into that speed or that level that you were on, and that's it. Slight, ever so slightly little bump in the road, you know how to maneuver over it slowly, get through it, see what it is, focus on what you want to get out of that situation or whatever it may be, and get right back onto that level or speed, right? When you're back in that car and you get going again. Now, you got to always strive to be alive in all aspects of your life. And one good thing about knowing how to do that, how to be alive in all aspects of your life, would be what I have written down here: always be a conscious person. Definition: have awareness of the environment and their own existence and thoughts around them. So think about that. To be a conscious person, you can't be asleep. You got to be awake to know what your environment, what's going on within this mind, and the existence of what you are in this world and around you and everyone you interact with on a daily basis. Being that type of person, you will be equipped with dealing with the non-awakened. So if you're that conscious person, if you're striving to be alive in all aspects of your life, and you are in that awakened state, your mind will be processing at such a high speed, like that big massive CPU that collects all this information at a, let's say, any type of technology company, or like anything that, let's put it this way, to do with technology. And they have these massive computers, and whatever it is, they process things so quickly, right? I want you to be like that. I want you to be that conscious person that knows how to deal with all type of people, non-awake, that doesn't bother you, speed bumps throughout your life. You always stay in that awake state. Don't get into that sleep state where you become that you're numb to what's around you and you just become part of it and not, how would you say, part of the problem but not the solution. And what I mean by that is you want to be the solution always in your life. You don't want to be the problem, your own problem. You want to be the solution to everything that you're thinking, you're acting, and how you're going to get ahead in life. Now, myself, I was non-awakened. Oh, many years. I was non-awakened because, just like it says here, I was inactive. I was comatose. I didn't have that fire. I didn't have all those aspects of being alive within my life. I was not a conscious person, not realizing everything around me, my environment, my existence, and my thoughts. Everything was scattered all over the place. I was not as one. It was multiple all over the place. Then as soon as I started to the mind, body, and spirit as one, help myself get rid of these vices, learn how what was my good traits, my bad traits, and slowly start to become the best conscious person that I could and be awakened in all avenues of my life. Then I actually was able to start helping the non-awakened. Maybe that could be one of your goals. And just because they're not awake and you are doesn't mean that you do not still be with these people or persons. They're just on a different level. That's all it is. And you're on a different level. But when you're in that space and time together, you are sharing that space and time. And you can still do that, right? You don't know what they're going through. I don't know. They might not know what I'm going through. But at least at that time, try to be that conscious person and help out and accept all for how they are. And realize not everyone is awakened, but maybe you can help them awaken within themselves. Take care, everyone.